Ganesa, the confident speaker and global thinker. It's me, Jasmine, and welcome to the new episode of Ganesa Podcast, where we will dive so many fun but crucial topics about English language, English club, and competition journey ranging from debate to public speaking. And here we're representing Sman Gurah English Club. Here we got
Ganesa as the founder and the first English club president.
We prepared so many questions for you regarding the English language topic. But before that, we must know the background of Sman Gurah English Club in general. So what is it, Ganesa?
Okay, SMA Gurah English Club is the newly formed club that is held every Tuesday, where we would learn English in a fun and exciting way, like through games and mini events.
Yeah.
We aim to create this space where English language is used to communicate with each other in a more relaxed way, and not to pressure the members to approach the language in a rather rigid and educational POV, but instead as an everyday habit.
Oh yeah, it's always nice to hear that our school constantly improving in many sectors, including this club establishment. But we need to learn more the whens, hows, and importantly whys all about this club. So tell us, Ganesa.
Okay, our club is new and only been officially opened around the second half of 2024. And the first few members that essentially built the club was actually the SMA Gurah team for Nscc 2024, which was me, you, Jasmine, and our friend Rafi. And receiving the awards for best speakers and best team at that competition essentially manifested the whole thing. One of our English teacher, Pak Riris, saw the potential that this school students has and wanted to grow it out by creating this club. We've met a lot of lovely people and create many memories, and I would definitely say that creating this club is worth it. And we also seen a lot of growth and interest from our juniors.
Okay, now that we already understand the background of the clubs, now let's go there and talk about the important learning English language. From your personal point of view, what are they?
Now, we as a society communicate with each other through written words and sounds that is specific to each region. But in the global context, it's clear to see that the English language plays the most important role in gluing all the people and the backgrounds and the ideas together into one piece. So the English language acts as a link that connects and creates the ability for people to share their knowledge and ideas. Thus, learning the language would open so many big opportunities that you might not have be able to receive with your mother tongue. And one of the examples that I would like to talk about here is the fact that learning English essentially helped me also to learn mathematics. So throughout my life, I have been struggling to find good tutors, good videos online, and good teachers that could help me understand math when I search off the internet on the Indonesian side. But the truth is, English speakers is more well-spoken, and they give me more ability to understand how all the concepts in mathematics work with each other. Thus, I'm learning better at it.
Yeah, that's a great example. It makes me and believe in the other people wonder what is the best first step in learning English language and how to be consistent in learning it afterward.
Okay, the most crucial step is to understand why you yourself wanted to learn English in the first place. I think embracing your own personal reason and motives would later be a very great fuel, would be a very good motivation for you to move forward and to just like learn more. And some people might get demotivated along the way. And when you have this motives and personal reason that you could look back at, I think it would be a very great setup for a reminder that could help you move forward. But if you ask me strategy wise, I would suggest to learn English while doing the things that you already love. So for example, because one of my hobbies is watching movies, I would watch movies that are spoken in the English language without subtitles, and just keep doing it until I become familiar and naturally figure out how the language is formed.
Yeah, and it's a very clear suggestion coming for you. I think it would be great time to talk now, especially about our NSDC, which was the National School Debate Competition experience for further enhanced in knowledge and understanding and how we could apply English language skills. What are the highlight of the competition for you?
First off, it was the first time for me to do a competition as a team, and so it was definitely a challenge. Back then, there were only the three of us, me and you and Rafi, and we had zero knowledge on how to do debate and how to do debate effectively. So we started learning from zero together, and I learned from that we always should be courageous and approach challenges with excitement. The result really doesn't matter. Is what matters is what we learn while overcoming those challenges. And the competition itself, though, was fun. The adrenaline rush is definitely something that I would never forget. But hearing the result that my team got the best team and I was the best speaker there, I could say that it's definitely worth it. And I was chosen to be a part of the Regency's team to compete in the provincial level afterwards, and I had to do a week-long training where I learned about debate more and made a lot of new friends and a lot of new relations that could help me open so many opportunities for me.
Yeah. And I also felt at the same as you during the NSDC debate.
Yeah, we would like to know your
Yeah.
personal experience also.
Yeah, because it was my first time English language competition experience. It makes me really nervous and was afraid to lose. But after taking a part in the final debate and waiting for an announcement, Alhamdulillah, we won the first place. Yeah. Even though I wasn't the best speaker at that moment, and yeah, I'm really proud of myself and especially my team and you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was the fifth among the best speakers, so yeah, it was worth it. So I think the moral of my experience is you don't have to be afraid of first step you doing something even this looks difficult. Yeah, it's okay if you win or lose. It's better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah. I personally, I'm curious, like, what is the hardest part on doing debate for you?
The hardest part of doing debate is like make an argument, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was not like too critical thinker. Yeah.
I feel like for me, when it comes to the hardest part of NSCC that I would like people to highlight is how you need to really work as a team. So
Yeah.
beside your own skill in making arguments and doing logical reasoning, how you communicate those ideas to your teammates is actually one of the most important thing that people, I think, look over too much.
Yeah. Okay, then go to the next question, I guess. Okay. What are the core benefit on competing in NSDC, and would you have any tips for junior who might be interested?
Okay. Other than definitely rational and logical thinking skills, one of the biggest benefit that I get from doing this competition is actually the relation and friends I made along the way. So doing debate in the professional level helps me to find new friends all across the East Java province, and I still contact them until now, and I'm very grateful that they actually also opened so many opportunities for me that I could never imagine, such as the opportunity for me to go abroad on an edu trip for free. And I would say that you really need to take the chance when you have to join this kind of competition, and because it will give you a lot of good things that you would never expect it. As for tips for juniors that I might be interested in doing debate, I would suggest to train and practice since this very moment, because you need to try to come up with your own arguments and review it afterwards, because debate is all about practice. The more you do it, the more you're better at it.
Yeah. And that's nice to hear. And since your trip abroad that you have mentioned has been very interesting topic for all of us, and why don't you talk more about it? What was your experience like, and where the skills you particularly gained from your trip?
I would like to preface this by explaining how the competition really works and what the competition really is. So the competition was Visit Malaysia 2024, and for the record though, my debate trainer is actually the one who suggested me to join that event, so shout out Kak Janu. And the competition was held by Rotary Club, a club or like organization that is global and has global network, and where people would unite and take action into create lasting changes across the globe. And it consists of, the competition itself consists of writing essays with the given theme and do 2 rounds of interviews online, and which I'm not gonna lie, I aced. and I end up being the first place on that competition, so I get to visit Malaysia for like 100% no fee at all.
Wow.
And it was a 5 days trip, and we travel a lot on like at the malls and parks, but the main event was definitely when we visit Monash Malaysia and Sunway University and Taylor's Lakeside campus. There was the 10 of us, I guess, and each of us was assigned to do a presentation on a certain campus. I was chosen to do a presentation at TLC where I talk about the educational inequalities in Indonesia and how we could resolve it as a youth. And the presentation went well. The TLC team actually gave me a shout out at the end of the event, which I'm really grateful for. And the skills I gained though, it's really a surprising one for me that I would never expected when I first got there. But the skills that is definitely improving was the social skills, because we do a lot of socializing event where we talk to other Rotary Club members and like other people with so much different backgrounds, and like they're older than me, they're from other cities, they're from other countries, and it's really a memorable experience to do that. And I also remember talking to one of the Rotary Club's head region, and I think it's really a remarkable experience that I would like other people to also enjoy. Yeah. Do you have any question like regarding my trip to Malaysia that I could?
Yeah, you mentioned about 10 people, right?
Yeah.
And who are they?
Oh, so I said that we have 2 levels of the selection, so like the essays and the interview.
Yeah.
So the from the essay they pick like top 25, I guess, or top 22, and we do the competition, and it's actually like limited to only high school student. Those high school student they pick, I guess, I kind of forgot, I like 6 or like 5 high school student, and only the first and second place get to go there for free. So the third and fourth and fifth place, they need to pay a certain amount of money. But there were also juniors high school student, and they got there through like relation, I guess, because their parents are actually a part of the Rotary Club members. So they need to pay full to go there. And knowing that fact, I was really grateful that I get the first place, because I could never imagine paying that amount of money to go.
That's a lot.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot, and I was surprised to just know how much the event is actually meant to me.
Oh yeah. Then what about the document like you have to make
the only document that I need to get was actually my passport, because Malaysia is visa free, so you don't need to make visa to go there. I made passport like really late, and I was rushed, and I go to like one of the place to make passport, and it like cost me 600.
That's actually a lot.
That's the normal amount. Like you can pay like 1.2 to like get it done like by tomorrow. And there are also like struggles and challenges, because when you make passport, they really ask you like where are you going to do there, and I was like
they're too curious about it.
Yeah, they're always curious. It's for the security, so I guess I was going back and forth like texting and communicating with the Rotary Club members to help me, do my passport and get my passport. But it's actually just that. and I guess the overall like journey was actually a very simple one. It does not like weighing like giving me any burden at all. Yeah.
It's just 5 days, right?
Oh yeah, it's 5 days. Like these schedules though, we visit like 3 of the campus, like on the first and second, and on the second and third day. The rest of it was really just going to the malls, and I brought like popcorns and like books. Like, we went to like KLCC and like the Twin Towers and stuff. Yeah. I think one of the culture shock that I get that is very prominent in Malaysia is how much you can walk. I walk like total 17,000 steps.
Wow.
To compare, when I'm in Kediri, I only walk maximum 2,000. So
that's a day.
Yeah, there's one day 17,000. So like imagine going from our school to SLG, and walk by foot. That's how far it is. But it's very accessible for the mall. So each mall, they connect those mall with like these sidewalks and walks that is actually like there's AC unit on it, so it's never like hot. And I was really like impressed on how good all the buildings really are.
Is there any addition you want to tell me before?
I guess I just wanted to say that back then, like I started to like really what people would call ambis really a lot late in high school. And my suggestion, like what I want to say to our juniors was to really start and don't even like overthink it. Don't even like being so perfectionist about it. If you have the chance to compete on something, just do it, because even though you might not win, even though it might not be like as important as it is, it would give you experience that is really just you wouldn't trade it for anything else. The people who you would meet, the connection, the friends, all the happiness within that journey is something that is you need to grab it. You need to grab and run for it.
And money cannot buy that.
Money cannot buy that.
That's definitely a great journey worth sharing. We hope that motivate our viewers with this topic, and we thank you for you and for all the answer before that. And that's all the time we have for today's episode. Thanks for tuning to the Ganesa podcast. We hope you find our discussion helpful, inspiring, and motivational to keep learning English. Remember, progress take practice, so don't be afraid to make mistake and keep pushing yourself. You can join our English club and becoming the part of supportive community and learner.
Join.
When you are a beginner on a advanced speaker, we have something for everyone.
English club is a lot of fun, so you need to you really need to join it.
Thank you for listening to our podcast, and we'll see you at the next journey. Bye
bye.